Okay, with the program activated, let's take a look at what we got. So up on top are your pull down menus. So you can start here to the right, exit the program, and you're out. We'll say no. Help, you can display the help menu. You definitely want to go through this. This is really where the tutorial is at. This will help you make good decisions at a crap table, reduce the casino's edge on your bets. Okay, so go through all of those. It's really important. We'll see we have reports here, sequence numbers. I'll show you that in a minute. You can clear the session. Administratively, you can toggle percentages. This will show you how well is the session you're running consistent with the statistical odds of the numbers on the dice. You can set up a printer, standard Windows printer setup. Reports, you can send them out to the screen, or you can send it out to the printer. License verification, you should have understood that earlier when you validated the program. Sequence roll. Right now the default is one roll sequence. In other words, you just throw the dice and the program kind of stops and you see what you got. Or you can, when you throw the dice for the first time, it'll automatically throw the dice until a 7 is rolled. Or here you can see, you can roll the dice for 10,000 rolls and see what happens. Okay? Roll delay. If you wanted to slow the game a little bit so your eyes can see what's going on, you can put a roll delay in here. Bankroll defaulted at 200. Your free odds bet is set up for single odds right now. Betting strategy, you can play the pass line, the don't pass. If you don't really want to bet on the line, the game will still play as if somebody else is rolling. You can also toggle your other bet screens that are supported by this tutorial. And then your betting unit is $5 up to $25 bet. Okay, so that's the basic pull downs. So for example, with a sequence of one roll, let's see what we got. We've got $5 on the pass line. Let's roll the dice. Notice a 4 was rolled, the puck's been moved over to the 4, and you've laid down single odds. So now you got $10 on the table. You can roll the dice again. Notice a 9 is rolled. 6, 5, 6, and 11, 12, 5, 5, and unfortunately you're 7'd out. Okay, let's see what you got. Now, if you come under here under administration, let me just show you something where it says calculations, toggle, display percentages. Notice it shows 100% on the 7. That's because this display session percentages, the session you're playing is a right now a single roll. So the displays are coming up based upon each roll of the dice. What's the percentage? This comes into play more when you do a 7 out or you're expanding your roll sequence. Then you'll start to see statistically what's happening to the dice. But you can go under reports and show the roll sequence. So here you can see, and this is good, right? Because this helps you understand how to play the game. Notice you have statistical stuff up on top, what kind of bets you've played. Of course, we didn't do any of the proposition bets. You should learn those under the tutorial. Here is a sequence of play, 10 rolls until the 7 was rolled. And unfortunately, it was a losing session for the kind of bets that we made. Okay? Okay, let's take a look at what happens when you start changing the roll sequence. Let's move it over here to, let's move it to 50. Roll the dice. It wasn't that bad, but notice we've lost half our bankroll in 50 rolls. You can again look at the administrative percentages. Notice they're starting to look more like statistically what happens in the natural order of the numbers. And you can look at the reports also. And you can see how quickly you can start losing money. But let's reset the session. Let's change the roll sequence to 500 and see what happens. Take you a few minutes to notice the rolls remaining is counting down. If you look at the win and loss, you're going up and down, up and down. So 500 rolls, you're down $37, and you're thinking about how long it takes for 500 rolls on a crap table. So again, just playing the pass line. Remember, the percentage of house favors like only 1.4% in the house favor. So it takes a long time to erode your bankroll. And of course, every once in a while, you're looking for mother luck or lady luck to get in there, and so you can make some money. Okay, let's try one more roll sequence. We'll set up here at 1,000. Roll the dice. Again, you can look at your win-losses going up and down. Looks like after about 500 rolls, unfortunately, we ran out of money. Make a look at percentages again. Here you can start to see the closer this is looking at statistically. You're allowing that 1.4% in the house vig just to start eroding your money. Again, your report will show the sequence for the 500 plus rolls. And here you can see we got up to 457. We ran out of money. Okay, let's take a look at a few other things. Let's go into betting strategy, toggle other bets. We'll add another bet or two. So let's go with the one come. So this is a come out bet with full odds. How about any craps for $1? And I guess that's it. And now let's do 50 rolls. Roll the dice. Okay, so we're still losing money. Come over here under reports. Here you can see this sets up the strategies that we used. We did a dollar size proposition bet. In fact, we did any craps for $1. And we had one come out bet. And you can follow the sequence of the betting to see how well you did. Okay, so again, the idea here is to try different strategies, see what you like doing, how much you want to risk. Let me reset this. I want to show you something. Let's say you have a roll sequence of 50, and your betting strategy is nothing is set other than this $5 pass line. You're going to do the single odds. Let's roll the dice. Now notice, keep this in mind, the bankroll as a result of that 50 rolls is 132 and a loss of $58. Now let's exit the program. Let's go back in again. Let's make sure that your other bets, there are nothing set up other than the pass line. Roll sequence of 50, roll the dice, and notice 132.58. So now while we're using a random generator, this is something I wanted to show you with a computer. Every time the program starts, there's a logic that will repeat itself with the random generator of a program. It's random, but it's going to be random each and every time you start the program. So that's why if you wanted to repeat the sequence, that's fine. But if you wanted to change it up, each time you start it up, you would change it here. Just change it to randomize sequence number 2. A better way to show you that is let's exit the program again. Go back in. Set this to 2. Set the sequence to 50 again. And notice it's completely different. Okay? So that's that randomizing each time you start the program if you want a different random generator sequence, okay?